I'm Randy Labarge with the Tri-Cities International Film Festival, and I'm here with Bruce Bosley, the director of Fat Boy, a film that was actually just shown here at the film festival. Welcome to the Tri-Cities. Is this the first time you've been here?
First time here. I mean, I've been to Tri-Cities a lot of times here, but I never actually checked out the festival. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I'm glad. No, thank you for having me.
Hey, it's our pleasure. Absolutely. We had this year 136 film submissions from 17 different countries, and so the fact that yours is being shown means it rose to the top of the cream, or the cream rose to the top, so to speak, and that's awesome. So tell us about Fat Boy. What was the inspiration?
Well, at the time, I was on a diet. So, believe it or not, I was trying to. My brother was a bodybuilder, and he had just given me his like $1,000 diet plan, and he said, "Here, give it a try." And I stuck to it though, but it was intense. It was intense. The life changed there really. 6 meals a day. No carbs after like noon, and 2 hours in the gym, and just stop eating everything that I've been eating for 30 years. So it was difficult. Yeah. I stuck through it though. I lost a good 40 pounds of it though. It definitely works, but the whole time I was complaining. I was always complaining any chance I could, to anybody. It's like, this is horrible, and I have a lot of friends that are in theater, in the theater programs in the Yakima area. Mm-hmm. And so we would always get to, actually I think it was I was in a play at the time, and it's where I met Cody Jordan, who stars in Fat Boy, and we would go to like after parties after our rehearsals and stuff like that too, and he would ask me, how's the diet treating you? And I keeps on trying to offer me like pizza and stuff like that too, knowing damn well, I'm not supposed to eat anything except water,
Right.
At that time. So, we started joking around. He's part of an improv troupe, so the guy's just funny, any time of the day. So I don't remember the whole conversation, but we were joking about just, losing weight and, fitness and, how ridiculous it is and how it consumes your life and stuff like that. And at some point he was like, I don't know how we got around to it. I think he said, like, you just give up, man. Like, girls, I know a lot of girls that prefer guys with bellies, they're easier to cuddle with, or I don't know who said that or whatnot. But a lot of things were said, a lot of laughs and saying, that's funny. And then, after that party, about a week later, he hits me up and says, "Hey, I got a script, you wanna turn this into a film?" So he gives me the script of Fat Boy, and I read it. And, I, with everything that's been going on, I immediately, drew attached to it. It's just like, well, I definitely relate to all this.
Sure. Awesome.
I'm feeling hungry right now. And it opens up with a giant feast on the table, And he really he designed that whole script to just film around my place. He heard that I had gotten like a week off from work and I had nothing going on. I was literally just sitting in the house. So he said, "Hey, let's just shoot this here for you got a week. We can do this, couldn't we?" And I read it again, and it's sure enough, yeah, we can knock this out in a week. Let's get started. So, he came over. I grabbed all my stuff. I found somebody to run grip stuff for some of the stuff, and we just started shooting.
Awesome.
Yeah, it really came together with very little pre-production. Kind of went into it though. It really was just a spur of the moment. Like, hey, let's go shoot a film.
Yeah, but it works.
Yeah, no. Sometimes sometimes those work a lot better when you don't plan for it though, and I hate that too because you got to plan so much to make a film to look out for all the mistakes. So then, when you just come and make one at the last minute and it turns out, more successful, you kind of just grumble. You're just like, what's the point of pre-production,
And who's the young lady that was in the film?
That is Lindsay Souls. She was also part of the theater department.
Oh, okay.
We just reached out to her and, said you wanted to be in it, and she said, of course, so.
Very cool.
Yeah, that was fun. So we went out to an actual coffee shop that Cody knew about to shoot that scene. Again, like I said, this was so guerrilla. We just walked up and asked them the day of, "Hey, can we just shoot a scene real quickly here? I promise I've condensed everything down here. We're not going to take up any space." So it was the biggest worry for me was getting the sound correct.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think I had to do this. I had to take like the shotgun mic, and I kind of did something like this. I mean, again, I'm just. I don't know. Luckily, it was directional. I just pointed it right at her, and thankfully, there wasn't a whole lot of noise. We waited. We were pretty early, so it wasn't busy at the time.
Yeah.
So we, again, lucked out. Lucked out, it could have been way worse.
Well, you saw the audience reaction. I think they got the film. They understood what you were trying to say, so that worked out well.
Tried not to make it too complicated.
So is this the only film festival you've put this in?
No, this is actually, we're kind of around the last leg of our festival circuit. It's entered in a few places. It was over in Seattle area, a few places. It was in Atlanta. It was in Shoreline in Seattle, and that actually it won Audience Choice Award.
Awesome.
Yeah, so it was a great experience. That was actually one of our first festivals, and was one of the first festivals Cody has ever been to. So
Yeah.
he got a great experience for his first film festival, I thought.
Cool. You're going to stick around this afternoon and then watch the 72-hour film
I
challenge?
feel obligated to, because there's so many films here that from people that I know from the West Side here too. Like I got to go and respect, go in and support their work there
Sure.
too. So yeah, no.
That's my understanding that you had met with Austin Milner, whom we interviewed just
Oh yeah,
a few
years
minutes
ago we worked on a project together. Yeah.
That's very cool.
Yeah, and I think you got guys that did the Friday the 13th Vengeance film. I know quite a few people that worked on from previous projects back in the years.
Right.
Yeah, no, so I'll stick around here. Yeah, no,
Awesome.
check it out.
Awesome. Well, I hope you enjoy your time here at Tri-Fi.
Oh, so far so good.
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The worst part of it's over.
Yeah, that's
got
right.
my film through. It's out of the way.
Well, showing the film is not the worst part. Waiting for the audience reaction is always, to me, always the intense part.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So,
yeah, you
awesome.
sit in the back and you're like, are they laughing? I can't tell.
Awesome. Well, welcome aboard. We appreciate your time. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
So, awesome.